Recall that we have studied Sutram 232 Karmani Dvitiya, which says that a second case affix is used to denote karma, the object of the action, provided it has not been expressed otherwise. We have also studied the Sutram 318 Kartru Karnayos Tritiya, which says that a third case affix is used to denote karta, the doer of the action, as well as karanam, the instrument of the action, provided the doer or the instrument has not been expressed otherwise. So we know that the object of an action is denoted by a second case affix and the doer of an action is denoted by a third case affix. Of course, anabhite, as long as it has not been expressed otherwise. Now we're going to study a sutram which prescribes a sixth case affix to denote the object as well as the doer of an action under certain conditions. The sutram here is 2365, which says Kartri Karmanoho Kriti. And the vritti says Kridyoge Kartari Karmani cha Shashti Syat, meaning that a sixth case affix is used to denote karta, the doer, as well as karma, the object of an action, denoted by a word ending in a krit affix, provided of course the doer or the object has not been expressed otherwise, which is the adhikara of anabhite, which is coming down from 231. Now why do we say a word ending in a krit affix? We know the Paribhasha Sutram 1172, which says Yena vidhistadantasya, a qualifier by means of which an injunction is made stands for a term which ends in it as well as for itself. So here a sixth case affix is being prescribed, kriti, and as per 1172, kriti stands for kridante. So this sutram says that if we have an action denoted by a kridantam, a term ending in a krit affix, then the karta, the doer of that action, as well as the karma, the object of an action, is denoted by a sixth case affix. For example, Krishnasya kritihi, an act of Śrī Kṛṣṇa. The pradipādikam kriti ends in the krit affix ktin, which of course we know by striyam ktin by 3394. It is used here in the sense of bhave. So kritihi means karanam, an act. So an act of Śrī Kṛṣṇa. Of course we know the adhikara of kridating runs down from 3193 to the end of chapter 3. So we know that any affix prescribed in the third chapter of the Ashtadhyayi from 3193 onwards gets the krit sanya, provided it is not one of the 18 affixes contained in the ting pratyahara, tiptas, ji, etc. In the current example of Krishnasya kritihi, Krishna gets the sixth case affix because the pratipadikam Krishna represents the doer of the action and the action is represented by a krit affix, the affix ktin, prescribed by 3394 striyam ktin. Next example here is Jagatah Karta Krishnaha. Śrī Kṛṣṇa is the maker of the universe. Now Jagat, universe, is the object of the action of making. And the action is represented by the word karta, which is pullinge prathama ekavachanam, or the pratipadikam kartru, which ends in the krit affix trich, prescribed by 31133 nval trichau. Hence Jagat takes the sixth case affix by this sutram 2365 Kartri Karmanoho Kriti. Now why doesn't Krishna take the sixth case affix by this same sutram 2365? The reason is that the agent is already expressed by the krit affix trich. So karta is pullinge ekavachanam derived from the pratipadikam kartir, where the affix trich, described by 31133 nval trichau, is used in the sense of the agent. It is used kartari as per kartari krit 3467. Hence the agent is already expressed by the krit affix trich, and therefore Krishna does not take the sixth affix because kartakarmano kriti has the condition of anabhite, which we know is the adhikara coming down from 231 anabhite. Here the karta is abhitaha, hence Krishna does not take the sixth case affix. One note here says that gunakarmani veshyate va ishyate, meaning a sixth case affix is used only optionally to denote gunakarma, the secondary object of an action denoted by a word ending in a krit affix. And of course, when the sixth case affix is not used, a second case affix is used as per 232 Karmani Dvitiya. Recall that when we studied the Sutram 1451 Akathitancha, we enumerated a list of verbal roots and the synonyms which can take two objects, the pradhana karma and the guna karma. That is the guna karma which is being referred to here. In that list of verbal roots is the verbal root ni, which is ni prapane, the bhadiganaha. That is one of the verbal roots that can take two objects. Example here is neta ashvasya srignasya srignam va. Neta ashvasya srignasya srignam va. Neta means the leader or the taker. It's pullinge prathama ekavachanam pratipadikam netru. Netru is derived by using the krit affix trich by the Sutram 31133 Nmul Trichav. The primary object, pradhana karma, is Ashva, the horse. That takes the sixth case affix necessarily by 2365, so we get Ashvasya. Now Srigna is a secondary object. That takes the sixth case affix only optionally. So we get Srignasya when we apply 2365, and when we don't apply the sixth case affix, then we go back and use the second case affix as per 232 Karmani Dvitiya to get the form Srignam. Now Apte has mentioned that most of the time we actually only see a sixth case affix being used. That second case affix, as in Srignam, is used only rarely.